Hello and welcome back to yet another Memorabilia Monday. This, of course, is your favorite part about.
Mondays.
I'm John, and with me, as always, is my old man.
This is Bob the Collector.
Well, collector, it is a exciting week of sports. We've got the NBA Finals. We've got baseball in full swing. We've got the World Cup right around the corner. I mean, it's starting. And the Stanley Cup Finals as well with the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vegas Knights. I mean, the offensive output in that series alone, I don't think there's been a game with less than 6 goals combined.
Right. Yeah. I mean, 3 games in, and we've got a couple overtime games already. Carolina down 4-0 in the into the third period and scoring 4 goals, taking to overtime. Of course, they ended up losing, but still, so far, it's been a great series.
It really has been. And because we've got so much going on in the sports world, everybody wants to know one simple answer. What do you have to show for us today from Memorabilia Monday?
I'm going with hockey. I was tempted to do basketball, but I'm going with hockey because I have an item here that's related to the current Stanley Cup in a couple ways. A Carolina Hurricanes signed jersey from, and this is where we need people's help. What season is it? It so here's the background. 2004, the St. Paul hosted the NHL All Star Game, and as a result, the NHL had a bunch of events going around town, and we live in the city. And we went to an event at the Mall of America. This was at, I believe, it was Jillian Sports Bar. Um, I had a coworker that had tickets to this event, wasn't interested, and she ended up giving the tickets to me. And it was a great time. We went to Jillian's, had a buffet set out for us, and on top of that, a bunch of items in a silent auction. And you know how much I love a silent auction.
Yeah, a little too much.
And it was awesome because most of the people there were not really hockey fans. I think they were there for the food or the games because it was also had a bunch of games area, and I was like one of maybe 2 or 3 people bidding. That was it, or people that were not interested in memorabilia, whatever. So they had a bunch of really nice NHL sponsored items that were authentic because it's coming from the NHL and from specific teams. I bid on a couple things. I wanted to bid on more, but I felt kind of guilty because I was like the only one, like I said, bidding. They had a Stevie Yzerman signed jersey that I skipped over, which I wish I would have actually bid on it now, but I bid on 2 specific items. A Mighty Ducks signed hockey stick, team signed hockey stick in a beautiful frame. Can't imagine how much that frame cost. Getting it for like the minimum bid, and a Carolina Hurricanes signed team jersey. And so this was 2000 February 2004 was the event, and I'm guessing the jersey is from the 2003 2004 season, 2004 or 2004 2005 season. The reason I think that is because, of course, the this was in 2004, but I noticed Eric Stahl's autograph was on there. He was drafted number 2 overall in 2003, and if people could help me with the other autographs, not the it's a nice signed jersey, but some of the autographs it's very difficult to decipher. Some added their numbers, so that helped. But I think Rod Brendamore should be in there as well, who
Bud.
coincidentally is their current coach for the Carolina Hurricanes. On top of that, this is so the 2003 2004, I'm guessing, season. And what, 2 years later, they won the Stanley Cup in 2006, their only Stanley Cup. So I thought that was a relevant item to show today.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a cool story. You bring up Eric Stahl. I mean, he was the catalyst for that Stanley Cup winning team, chipping in with 40 plus goals at just 21 years old. Really lived up to the hype of that number 2 overall draft pick. And you can see the jersey here. It's sweet. And like you said, you know, the autographs on there, it's hard to tell some of them. So if you guys can recognize any of them, if you're big Hurricanes fans, let us know in the comments. We would really appreciate it. But this is still such an awesome item. And, you
Hmm.
know, this was years ago, but I still tell people about this item all the time, especially living in Virginia. Carolina is our closest hockey team,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of Hurricane fans that I work with. So,
Oh, absolutely. We lived in North Carolina for a year, so I'm a Hurricanes fan as well as the Wild, of course. Brenda Moore actually played with the Wild. I'm sorry, not Brenda Moore. Eric Stahl played with the Wild for about 4 years,
mhm. So did
2010.
all the Stahl brothers played for everybody. They probably
Right.
still play today.
Could be. But yeah, yeah, and it was just a great event, and like I said, I really enjoyed and you know me, I love silent auctions, but this was, like, the best one I've ever been at because there's so few people bidding because people really weren't that interested, so I got a field day, and
Yeah,
I picked up a couple nice items.
you
At some
did.
point, I'll get that Ducks, sign, stick it down too as well, and we can show that.
Yeah, that would be cool. The Ducks were pretty good around that time too, because if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but the Wild with Gabrick didn't I think they lost the Ducks in the playoffs, but um getting off track here. This is about the Carolina Hurricanes. So I think Cam Ward is on there too, the goalie in their Stanley
Right,
Cup winning season. I think I remember making out his autograph as well. So we know we
okay.
got Ward, we know we got Stahl and Rod the Bod. So we just need to find out who else is on there.
Yeah, yeah, please let us know. And I like I said, Brendan Moore, I think I make out one of them. His jersey number's not on there's jersey number 17, so he did not add his jersey number.
Hmm.
But from what I can tell, it looks like his auto right in the center, right in the center of the Hurricanes logo. So let us know
Uh,
if I'm correct.
that's another thing I'll just add briefly about that Hurricanes logo. I love it. I think they've got one of the nicest logos in all of the NHL. So I don't know why. I really like it. It's just a simple looking hurricane, but I really like the look.
Yeah,
So
yeah, sometimes simple is best. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing to throw out there to the people, the subscribers and the viewers, let us know what jersey do you like. You know, I've always liked the Blues jersey. I think that's kind of a cool jersey. There's some really cool jerseys in the NHL. So
yeah. All right. Well, on that note, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help grow our YouTube channel. It means a lot. And Collector, do you have any final thoughts?
other than let's go Hurricanes, they're down 2-1, but I think what they showed their resilience in this last game against Vegas that they can come back and they're going back home. I think they can still win this.
All right. You heard it from the Collector. All right. And as always, be sure to keep it mint.
Keep it gem mint, just like the Hurricanes and the Knicks. Go Knicks.
All right. Keep it gem mint, everybody, and we'll see you later.
All right, bye.